Have not figured out the power play here at UBS Arena. Just 2 for 25, dead last in the league. Wrist shot off the rush by Nelson, easily flicked aside by Campbell.
Draisaitl and Nugent-Hopkins, not a bad place to go.
And that was a power play goal. A turnover and a quick chance. Sorokin made the save, trying to sit on top of it, and did get it whistled down, much to the chagrin of Leon Draisaitl.
Sweep around Sorokin, but again, good forecheck, a misplay out into the slot. And this puck is right there.
Busting his way toward the net. What a retrieval by Pelech to knock that one away. Hyman will try again, this time on the backhand side. Circling, turning, firing, and a save made. And the rebound brushed away from McDavid. Taken away by Brock Nelson, and now Beauvillier building speed. Button hooks and centers, quick shot, fanning on it. Lee rattled around for a moment. Lee scored 40 a couple of years ago. Here's Draisaitl to the net. Hyman a backhander to 9. Pageau in against Nurse. Soccer free, back to Pageau. Wrap around and a save made by Campbell, who pushed across.
Been that type of player his entire career. Here's a great job by Pageau.
Pelech bumped off balance. Anders Lee, right side for Ryan Pulock. Tried to stuff it inside a second time, and a save made. Campbell, tremendous stop, point blank on Nelson. Here we go.
You know what? Gene Principe brought up a real good point. The guy down the right, a little bit, a couple more down. Alexander Ovechkin is going to probably play longer than everybody.
He might even catch him.
He might be number 1 in goals and in hits at the end of it all, but unbelievable.
Trying to duck around him, but unsuccessful in that endeavor was Romanov. Draisaitl able to recover. Turned it over again. Nelson wraparound. Save Campbell. Pulock will shovel it down low for Beauvillier. Darnell Nurse first to reach. Barry, Nugent-Hopkins. He and McDavid lead the league with 7 each, but a steal by Pelech. Launched ahead for Pageau, and now Parise. Centering pass, Pageau scores. 1-0 New York, shorthanded goal at 4:33.
And then Pelech is the one that moves it up the ice, a little give and go, and Pageau just beats his man.
Still a ton of power play time remaining, a minute 20. Barry to Nugent-Hopkins, they trade the puck up top. Nugent-Hopkins centers. Hyman unable to stuff a save. Sorokin. A second stop. Nugent-Hopkins won't unload. He'll kick it back for Barry. Nugent-Hopkins is just to reach out a little bit. Here's Pulock. And a 4-on-4 for about a minute. One-timer Parise and a sharp-looking save by Campbell, hugging that near post. And his goal totals have steadily declined ever since. 15 a year ago. Lee, Barzell. Dishes off, waiting, centering, and it was tipped over. Pageau centered, Lee was right there, and New York extends to a 2-0 lead. Shorthanded goal by Pageau, and now he'll get credit for one on the power play, as that one appeared to glance off Bouchard.
That presents the target, little give and go here. Nice pass by Barzell. He sells he's going to shoot it. And then it's Bouchard right there with the stick on the ice to take that pass away from Lee, who had attacked it in back door. It's right on the tape. And he's just trying to redirect that away from the net and inadvertently puts it into his own net. So the Islanders get a little bit of a break on that.
A couple of overtime losses and a regulation defeat at Madison Square Garden. Penalty coming against the Islanders. Shot, Vogel saves, Sorokin trying to elevate. Hyman could not do it. Pulock gets a touch. And Edmonton back to the power play for a second time. 28 for 28. There's that number 28 again. But lately, not so good on the kill, 69%. Here's McDavid walking through and shooting just wide of Sorokin. Stick handled through a couple of Islanders. Draisaitl. Perhaps a good sign moving forward. Oilers with the last 8 shots on net in this game. Here's Costin. Open man Nurse. Fired into a crowd. Wraparound. What a save, Sorokin! And he comes up with it at the top of the blue paint. Ilya Sorokin. A clinic tonight. Connie Mack managed the Philadelphia Athletics for 66 years off the right-hand side. He was the gentleman on the left side of the screen. Real name was Cornelius McGillicuddy. I guess Connie Mack, he actually had a stadium named after him in Philadelphia. Sorokin seems locked in tonight. Edmonton, a lot of time left, more than 26 minutes to go, but work in store to get two by him. Here's Anders Lee, a shot. That was stopped by Jack Campbell, square to the shooter. Two men go at him. Aho comes up with a puck. He went down. No penalty was called. Puck put up the slot. Now it's a 3-on-2 for New York. Streaking into the net. Wallstrom can't get a shot away. Kulak centering pass. Score. Aho. 3-0. Islanders.
But it finds its way into the net. Kulak does a nice job to not allow Wallstrom to get that shot away. You can really rip it, but a little puck watching here by the Edmonton Oilers. And Aho slips in backdoor and says, thank you very much. A flyby screen by Bouchard. So for Campbell.
He clears the center. Second effort. And the Oilers, Darnell Nurse had a poke checked away. Beauvillier trying to create a 2-on-1. Nelson hits the trailer. Shot. Romanov stopped by Campbell. A save he had to make with this crowd ready to explode. Edmonton with 18 second period shots, but that man, Ilya Sorokin, lights out thus far tonight. Golfs it out, and then Pelech with a turnover. Here's McDavid with room. Dishes, one-timer, what a save. Rebound, another stop on Hyman, who has been foiled time and time again by Sorokin tonight.
First chance and then follows it up again, right there jamming away, and it's the left.
Bailey to Parisi. Pageau keeps the cycle moving, and now inside, Parisi a backhander, and Campbell able to freeze it. Draisaitl won it back to Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins, side of the net. Hyman turns, waits, Sorokin down. Draisaitl digging in. McDavid, and Sorokin is able to get the whistle. McDavid across. Draisaitl snapped one on net, and Sorokin makes his 36th save of the night. McDavid got popped by Pulock. The puck squirts free in front, and that was whistled off the pipe. Nugent Hopkins in a microcosm of what has occurred here tonight. On his backhand, protects the puck against Clutterbuck. McDavid able to reel it in. Draisaitl. McDavid. First thing you have to do is break up the shutout bid. Draisaitl stop, and another save. Sorokin point blank on Hyman, and the Islanders didn't like the extra tapping, and a couple of cross checks are exchanged. Lead pass, McDavid able to take it away from Mayfield. Work his way in, center for Draisaitl. Quick shot, sprawling right pad save. Brilliant work from Ilya Sorokin as Jay Woodcroft loads up McDavid and Draisaitl. The Edmonton Oilers will drop back to 500 at 10 up and 10 down. The Islanders now with a record of 13-8, and Ilya Sorokin gets what he deserves. A shutout.